We can do it right now, yeah. Got shawty calling on my line. I'ma lay this game down, yeah. Baby, I ain't tryna waste no time. I don't want it tomorrow or the day after next.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Donation here at Risk. Tonight, I'm gonna bring y'all a little different twist. Of course, you guys know we at Risk Sneaker Boutique. Like to do the interviews on risky behavior, risky living, risk taking. So today, I got a production team. No skater, no athlete. We doing the music today. So I got a production team. I'd like to thank all y'all for coming. Names from right to left. We got CEO, got Raphael Andrews, Dayla, Julie A, and DB. So I'd like to welcome all y'all to Risk, and thank all you guys for coming through. So basically what we do on this show is, just talk about risk taking, what risks you took to have to get to where you are, or just different things in life. What was a risk for you, And also, since it is a fashion boutique, I see everybody swagged out, so we talk a little bit about fashion also. So for starts, we just gonna do it's a big group, so we gonna do everything right to left. Tell me where you from and what you do.
I'm CEO, Sacramento, California, 916. I don't care what they say. 916. Producer, songwriter, whatever it takes, singer, whatever. That's what I do.
Raphael Andrews, San Francisco, California, singer-songwriter. That's what I do. I make them hits.
What is your name?
Dayla, Attract Nation. I produce, engineer. I don't really know where I'm from. I'm just all over the Bay. I move everywhere in the Bay. So.
He was rich growing up. He's a nomad.
Nah, I'm not.
I'm Julie. I'm from Sacramento. I'm a singer and songwriter.
DB from Sacramento, California. Singer, songwriter, producer.
You guys see where the majority of the talent comes from on this team.
Man, I see it's a mixture.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay.
She said me.
So you got singers, songwriters, producers, a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. These are people who probably they don't get to get seen often, but you hear them. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing to be heard versus seen and given an impact. So, I mean, how do you guys cope with the knowing that, you know what I'm saying? You got producers, you got songwriters, and then the artist who gets all the shine. Like, is it easy? Is it harder to be like, I want my shine too? Or do you not even trip off of it and just be like, I got that check coming?
Then personally, for myself, yes, the check's nicer on this side. But you also get to have it like that, your privacy, your private life, and not getting rushed, and we don't have that pressure of having that image all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then with the creative side, we're usually the people who come up with the concepts, the melodies, the jingles. We're kind of the brain side of the whole operation. And no offense to artists, but that's just what it is.
Dig it? Anybody else?
I think it's dope getting the money from the actual thing, but inside, having the secret ambition of wanting to have those, coming up with stuff, and it's dope. But me personally, sometimes I'll be wanting to do it myself, but sometimes I like seeing, it feels the same when I see other people be able to display stuff that I personally wouldn't do myself, because I write all kind of songs and stuff. So I think it's dope. So as long as the check comes.
I don't know about them, but I mean, I like being behind the scenes, but then also I work
Hollywood.
No, I like to go to the club a lot with my clients, with the artists I work with, stuff like that. So I'm kind of right there with them.
You in the middle, I'm behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm behind the scenes.
Right?
So I got two different personalities, So in the studio I'm quiet, but everybody outside.
Darkwing Duck.
That's how I got the Hollywood J-Line nickname.
Dig? How about you, Lay?
I think it is hard, but I still do my own solo thing. But I think that it's like a compliment that people think I'm good enough to write for other people.
Yeah, you know what? That's
It's
a big
easier
thing.
It's easier to sing anything that you wrote for yourself because it's from you, but
Especially.
it also gives me an outlet to do things that I wouldn't do, things that aren't my style.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, man, I like being more behind the scenes. I think for somebody else to get the shine, I'm good with it. I like being behind the scenes. I like being creative. I like being the real voice behind what everybody else sees. Everybody else will see the face and they'll think, oh, that person's dope. But I like being a person like, nah,
Yeah, no,
we dope.
No, we're the practitioners.
And shoot, this is where most of the money is anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So most people don't know that we walk in the studio like this, and they'll be the artists, and then the groups are, we're here. And we're like, do you like that? Yeah, we like that. Do you want to change anything? Nah, y'all got it. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And then they go in the booth. This is how you need to sing it. This is how it needs to be arranged. Here's your harmonies right here.
They like
You know?
shit.
Yeah,
Tell me what to do.
Just tell me. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel you. I done both. Like I was an artist at the time, and then I've done not producing, but I've done the behind the scenes work. The PR, the marketing, the management, and actually I like the behind the scenes work too, because I never been that dude to this spotlight me.
Right.
But if I'm right next to the man, you know what I'm saying? Like they like I'm in the club too, popping bottles, brother.
It's dope to see your work flourish in any way possible.
Yeah, you get to drive, like you feel like when the artists I work with, you know what I'm saying, one of the source is like, our work.
Yeah.
Got him in the face, but our work got this right there. Like
It's dope for De La to take a clip. We're in the club and he posted it in the chat like, yo, Track Nation strikes again. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we know. You know what I'm saying? We know. We had 4, 5, 6 songs on the radio at a time, and then nobody knows
it's like how Dre, man. I learned the little thing with Dre. Like he had a big production team,
right.
and you see everything on the clip. Dr. Dre don't even know that. De La wrote that, but I was working for Dre, so you're not gonna say De La. It's just gonna say Dre.
Right.
It's like damn.
You know about the mailman's distorted before
Erotic D's and all them. Like they was behind the scenes.
Right.
It's just dope to see like a reaction, like with people. Like if you're like in the club and your song comes on that you produced or wrote, and it's like you see everybody dancing to it and just like being happy like that.
You just sit back like,
just sit back like damn, like all these people dancing to the shit that we created.
Yeah, but we do a lot of the hard work where the artist is out doing the public and slapping hands and kissing babies. Bro.
All right, we back at it, Joe. So I mean, as far as like the risk part, like what kind of risks did you have to take to, like, do anybody got a 9 to 5 still? 9 to 5? No 9 to 5. You got the only one left.
I'm trying to get her out there.
So I mean, for the we'll get to you last. But for all those who don't have a 9 to 5, tell me how that is. To put everything into your God-given talent. And needed to turn around and make that put some food on the table.
You asking me? I'm a different type of dude, man. I'm not like I was never like I grew up in the streets, but I was never like the drug dealer and pusher. I actually left electrical engineering to do this, so I already I had to right. You know what I'm saying? So in order for this to work, it had to be with a team. It doesn't make any sense. I tried it by myself. You have to be structured. The risk is. I have twins, you know what I'm saying? So, that's my risk. I got those kind of situations. I gotta buy diapers, put food on the table. They gotta be protected and take care of. And then I got bills, you know what I'm saying? So, there's a typical risk of everyone else. But then, it's the same point when everything else is said and done. Like, there's no room for failure. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you go hard and go home and
we stay in the lab till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We sleep and then we're back in that bad boy at 9 o'clock.
You be sleeping in that thing?
Yeah, we stay the night in the studio. Sometimes we don't even leave.
I definitely understand.
We're now taking donations for sleeping bags.
We'll take comfort in the sleeping bag. And bars of soap. It changes in underwear.
For 10 cents a day.
For 10 cents a day.
You can sponsor one of these.
We're not even starving, but
you can provide.
We had a shower in that thing.
But it's the same thing for me.
Everybody
though.
out there is from Castro
It's the
Valley.
same thing for
Couldn't
me
use
though.
your
Just
shower.
taking risks, because same thing for my kids. I provide even day-to-day stuff like I quit PG&E for this.
Oh man, some more good money.
Okay.
People leaving good money, yo. Man, what's your risk, man? Got kids?
Nah, I got no kids.
He's actually the only
Kids
one
at home.
without him.
Nah, but I was working at a bank. I was a business banker.
Where are you?
Bank.
Where are you?
Yeah, I was a
Wells
business banker.
Fargo.
And then,
Oof, didn't know that.
yeah, I was working there and the studio at the same time. And then it just got to a point where I was like, man, why would I spend like 40 hours at this full-time job where I could
Making
spend that?
less money.
Yeah, where I could just spend that time working on music and just grind. Like, I'd rather just work, 80 or 100 hours a week just for myself.
This is the
Yeah.
first time I heard that they like
just,
a real
just
job.
really.
First time. I thought he was rich. Just no lie.
Not quit. Like, shit, I had my car, I had my spot and everything, but I was like, man, if it came down to it, like if I ever went broke, I'd just sleep at the studio. And
Yeah.
I had a gym membership. I'll just
Take
go
showers
take
at
showers
the
at the gym.
gym.
bro.
Talk.
If it ever came down to that. But
Triple
yeah,
H,
I'm
man,
still
hard
good. We
hard
still back.
hustle.
That is the life. That's
We
what
gonna
it's
skip
like.
you because you still got 9 to 5. Let me get back to you. What's your risk in this, man?
Man, my risk, just like the other two, man, is once you leave the day job for this, the first thing is, okay, I gotta feed my family.
Yeah.
I gotta care for my family, and how am I gonna do it? Sit my ass at home ain't gonna get it done, so I gotta grind. You know what I mean? And granted, there's always other small ways to make money, legal and illegal, but it's for real, niggas do it.
Whoa, we are not trapping. By the way, we are not trapping.
This is not real, bro.
We only got dope lyrics.
I'm saying, like, when you leave the workforce, you gotta get it how you can, man. And the risk is simply that, just taking care of your family and your responsibilities and shit. Pursuing music, you lose a lot of friends.
Boy.
Yes.
Chasing your dreams in general.
These are my friends.
Real talk.
This is now my family.
This is the family.
We are blood.
You know what I
Everybody
mean?
cut their wrist.
You risk losing family, you risk losing friends. I know I've lost both doing this relationship. You know what
My
I mean?
dog
Because
left
nobody.
My dog left me over that shit, man.
I got 2 dogs at home. I'm like, come here. They be like, nah, bro.
No, but that's good. He's right though. That's the coldest part. The coldest part is kind of like realizing, like at the end of the day, like all the people around you who are supposed to support your dream,
They don't.
like they say they support, but when you get into that thing and then it
see them
starts
support.
sacrificing,
Oh, yeah, it
and
sound
sacrificing,
good.
no, right? But then you really realize like these people never believed that you could get here. You know what I'm saying? Like when people look at my Instagram and stuff now and see what we're doing, they're like, God damn, I didn't think you was gonna do it. Well, that's cold as fuck because you told me you believed in me. You know?
And have not even touched the tip of the iceberg. So if you're not ready at this current time, you could never possibly be ready for anything that surpasses this level where I'm at right now.
Like, straight up, man. Like it's his
Now to the lady who hasn't gave it all up yet.
Not yet.
Why haven't you? Or first, what's the risk? Or you in fears? Or just why?
living off of $300 a month.
I think that it's more of an internal fear, and it's not that I can't like figure out a way to get money without having a job. It's just that it's like not
Really from
Hey,
the
we from the same hood though. I know she can get some money out there.
but
Spitting them rocks.
I've thought about it.
thought about it. Hey, Julian, we're like,
Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
Hold on, Julian. It's not that serious. You can keep that job. You can keep that job.
I can't do it.
Good job.
This is like you can't be the only girl at the group. But I think that I take risks even with still having a job. Like me and our manager, like we kind of trying to set a plan in motion for me to get away from that
escape
job.
plan?
like yeah, really to escape. But I still take risks. I took a lot of risks. I lost a lot of friends because they don't understand. I've been called selfish because I don't want to do what they want to do. I want to do what I want to do. Why you want to go out there and spend all day and night? Why would you wake up at 12 o'clock to drive to Vallejo? Or why would you go to Vallejo at 12 o'clock at night for an interview?
That's the first thing.
Like
they
people
do
understand
is,
things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, long hours, like
Yeah, it's like as much as I didn't want to roll out the bed and drive over here from Sacramento. I mean, I don't have.
Tell them
a
what
choice.
time it is right now, Julie. What time is it in the morning?
it's like about to be shit. My wife say 1.
It's 1
Yeah,
o'clock in
so-
the morning.
If it's right.
11
But you take a lot of risk. You take a lot of risk as far as I just musically and in life personal.
Yeah, I
I just lost a
definitely.
lot of friends. I don't never get to keep a relationship.
Man.
You know one of the hardest things for me too was putting my trust in somebody else. As far as being able to say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. You know, I trust you enough. Like our manager, right? You know, you gotta trust him to make the best decisions for our career. You know what I'm saying?
Especially this is our life.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
Your life.
no, right. Like either from our investors to get investors, but from our investors
More investors.
to from all of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that. And that's not spilling the beans. It's business.
Oh my god.
Right. But like from all that, like all these people contribute
Yeah.
into our lives, and at the same time, they have to trust us to
Do
take
your
it.
job.
Right? So they can eat. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because if we don't eat, no, they don't eat.
I feel it.
It's just, so that's one of the hard things that, like, and especially in relationships, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, they don't understand. All of us, you can ask all.
Well, it's not always like that.
No, most
Not
of the
always.
time.
It's usually somebody that's in that same walk.
Yeah, like me and my spouse, like she opened up the store. I happen to been doing the same type of stuff, so we go to
It
we
works
click.
together.
You know what I'm saying? She like, babe, what interview? Well, it's artists, and they be up late,
Right.
so I gotta be up late
No,
too.
right,
for
so
this
you
interview.
gotta go.
And she like, okay, whatever, roll over.
Later.
You know what I'm saying? Where, just a regular chick be nagging. I done lost numerous of women in my life. Chasing my dreams, but guess what? I chase my dreams all day long.
Yes.
Like I'll find something on the way to these dreams to
Yes.
fill in for you guys who left.
He's over here having
Shout
church.
out.
He's over here having church. He's over here.
Samabuska.
Yes, you see
Over your tongues.
So let's get into a little bit about. All right, we got songwriters, producers. Who are some of the stuff we can just to come from you guys? Who you guys got any names that people might know you working with, or not even the name drop? Some of the stuff you've worked on. Where can we find some of the stuff you guys produced? You know,
We can't really say who we're working with right now, but
well,
pretty
past the past.
Oh
stuff.
yeah. So in the past, a lot of people from the Bay, like.
I want to so bad.
Yeah, but the track we're mostly known for is "Slide Through" by Regular Justice. We work with Jay Stalin right now. Keep the Sneak, the Migos, Turf Talk, E40.
Yeah, I heard that Turk talk.
You like that one? Man?
I actually like the one I like the best. What I was telling your manager was the one with I don't know. It sounded like it was a Dr. Dre production in L.A. Odin.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that was like some. That's the one that caught my ear. Like, okay, this they up there. The production level
Well,
is.
you gotta produce to your clientele, man. And some people don't. The big records like that, like some people just they run from that. You know what I'm saying? But it just happened to work out that day.
Yeah, that's the type of music I listen to.
Right.
Like when I listen to music, I want to hear.
You want to hear
I want to hear music. My mother was majored in music when I was in her stomach, so music. I know some music. Like
Right.
I was born
Like,
on music.
When we play, we play instruments,
Strings, tongues.
guitars and pianos. What's that? Heavy piano, heavy guitar and bass. Yeah, man.
You play it?
Yeah, the keys, everything.
Yeah,
play
that
it.
dope.
How'd you learn how to do that?
In church.
Okay.
Go to church. If you don't learn nothing, go to church and learn how to
You
play
learn
instruments.
music in church. If you don't listen to nothing else, listen to the music.
Is that what you learn in church?
And they're forced to be in that choir, boy.
Bro, my dad sat me on the drums at 5. I started playing instruments at 5. You know what I'm saying? And then he played guitar, so played piano. And then I got with this dude who's ridiculous, bro. So
I beat myself every day.
My clarinet didn't work in
Like
church.
quit piano lessons, yo.
The clarinet didn't work nowhere. Kenny G would have worked out the clarinet
he
though.
said, we don't got room for you.
No clarinets. I'm gonna get it popping with the hip hop clarinet.
Man, that's funny that you said that, man. I didn't expect that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I got an older ear, and no disrespect to like the hip hop is out right now, but I'm too old to be jumping around, bouncing, high paces, messing with my asthma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go slow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I need to, then I listen to concepts and what you talking about.
Right.
Like, I'm at the age now, like, I did the run 'em up, shoot 'em up, gang bang, bang bang, hustle. All right, I'm past that.
Right.
I need to relate to some other
You
music
hustle,
thing.
we can see that.
Yeah, this is straight hustle right here,
That's
but
it, yeah.
it's legal. I have a business license. But, it's just, that's my sound. So y'all want to send me some music, send me some of that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't want none of this. You don't want none of this.
But,
Ratchetness?
You don't want this. He's in ratchet.
I mean, I do different stuff. That's how I started off with these two guys in Sacramento doing more like soulful, soul stuff. And then I met these two guys, and then
And then
I
turned
became
ratchet.
like ratchet stuff.
I mean,
We just met her today.
Hey, so one day
We just
you
met
see
her
some
today.
red bottoms.
They bring out a different as far as like even with writing, like they show me that I could do other stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm just so used to that kind of stuff. That's what I listen to. But it's so just natural for me. But going like over here is more of a, I don't know. It's a good
challenge?
mix. It's a challenge. It's more of a challenge because it doesn't come easy for me to do that kind of music.
We just wrote a crazy song.
like, I don't know.
5 minutes, though.
Like, I like the rap. I don't like the ratchet shit too much, but that's what people
That's what
like.
they want,
That's what
yeah.
people want. Like,
Being
it's
remote.
hard to, like, I gotta eat. I can't just.
At the end of the day, it's like,
It's paying the bills.
producer could do that.
Like,
though.
we can
some
make anything
artists.
we want.
But-
We can make anything we want. We can
Yeah.
make
No,
like,
and that's what,
soft
and that's what I was
opera
gonna
music,
say.
you
Like
know, we
like
can
projects
make
that we worked on. We worked on Skylar Jet's project. He kind of laid out like a lot of stuff for like the Titanic and stuff. And then we just worked with Ninth Creation. We just did a jazz project not too long ago.
That's
So,
what's up.
whatever the calling card is, man.
But now that the horizons are even more up there, like we we own some epic stuff. Like
Yeah.
like we have that outlet to do the bigger things we can do.
Where are you guys looking to go with this? Like, y'all looking to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was,
You just wanna.
He is though. He really is.
like, like, where you guys trying to, you cool with just, paying the bills, or you want to get on the
This is the
level
takeover.
of Mike Will
This
made
is the
it?
takeover now.
It's takeover.
What
This is
trying
the
to do-
takeover. I promise you that.
What we're trying to do is we're really just trying to approach the music industry in a different way, where it's just like a whole one-stop shop. Like, you just come to us for everything.
Bingo.
They
Yes.
trapping, y'all.
Just,
Exactly.
just production,
Got that
songwriting,
magic.
performers, engineering, shows, just everything. You just need to come to us.
Y'all gotta get fit a
See,
photographer in
see,
here,
now
two
he's-
photo shoots.
No, and straight up.
Really, real talk.
We have a photo studio at our studio.
Oh shoot!
See,
Like,
why
He was making jokes.
when you see the photos right here, that's studio.
The new studio, that's not even studio, it's a headquarters.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a compound, bro. It's just whatever.
The
But-
We
nation.
really trying to take over
Whole
this
nation.
nation.
It's the nation. He's gang banging. It's the nation.
Everybody, real quick before we wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? Drop a Instagram or where they can find you, how they can get in contact with you, to where after people see this, be like, you know what, I want to work with this group. Where can we find you? How can we find you?
For me, everything is CEO Dramatics. Letter C, letter E, letter O. D,
No dots.
No dots.
Okay.
DRUMADDICTZ.
Or
Spell
call
check.
Arthur.
Call Arthur.
Yeah, call Art Burton for pricing, please.
Send all invoices to.
They said PayPal.
You really want to see what's going on, man? We always got stuff going on. If you on the Instagram, you just hashtag Track Nation, TRAK
Nation.
Nation.
All one word.
Everything. Hashtag at Track Nation, everything. Boom. Straight like that.
Check us out at.
We always doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had I can't wait. Next year we gonna whoop some people. We got some stuff
The
coming.
year's not over.
No,
The year's not over.
no. I'm just saying. This year.
Well, the physical
No,
is
no,
about to round.
no, I'm just saying though, but like he said, we got some really we're working with some really nice situations, some big time artists that, I'll just tell you, when we rock the studio, people come to watch us rock. That's
Hey,
what I would say.
and you put a camera in the reality show. Track
Oh, it's
Nation.
coming.
young.
It's coming. We got midgets. We got all
Asian
skateboard
Asian midget wrestling.
Asian midget.
and margarine because the butter they was having a problem with.
Wait, okay, y'all out of hand.
Well, you know, I like to again thank y'all for following through. Risk. I know it was a quick one, but we got all y'all here. I would let it, one later on get individuals in here. We get more in depth on your personality and you. This was a quick stop, but yeah, y'all keep on taking these risks. Keep on doing what you're doing. Get harder to quit that 9 to 5, y'all.
I'ma just run up your job screaming and slapping people.
No disrespect to 9 to 5. Hey, 9 to 5 work for some people.
I die every time I go to work. I feel like.
But
We just gonna run up in her job like Julie Ann says she's quit.
This is the nation's.
We're gonna hold the force field like this.
But yeah, we got Track Nation in here, Risk, man, risk takers, producers. Y'all looking for production, composition, songwriters, singers, the whole woo-wah.
Yeah,
I said woo-wah.
we'll mix it and master it right
Come
there.
see Track Nation.
Wow.
All right, and you can tune in to the Risk blog. We on WordPress, we on Blogger, we on Tumblr, Risk Nigga Boutique, everything. And this is also a boutique. So fall through. We in Vallejo, 3837 Sonoma Boulevard. Shout out my boy Art for bringing them through. And tune in for the next one, folks.
Hey!
Yeah.
We can do it right now, we can do it right now. Yeah, do it. Do it like you got instructions. Give your girl that hard rock like the Smashing Pumpkins. Coming straight up out the rich, nobody gave me nothing. These niggas say they really bout it. Trust me, they be bluffing. No poker, hit it one time, roll over. My money, coming bricks now, do it, can I fold over? We in the building, like the homeowner. Oh, that's your girl?